Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's 5:46, and this morning we're going to take a look at the inspiration for a fashion brand with deep Texas roots.
The line merges Western wear with high fashion and functionality. And I sat down with the designer and founder of Mrs. Momma Bear, who spoke to me about her unique path into the world of fashion.
Gorgeous.
It is rodeo season.
Yes, love that. Perfect.
So it's not totally out of the ordinary to see models in Western wear sashaying through the lobby of the Four Seasons downtown.
Yes, beautiful.
You go back in the middle.
These ladies all wearing Mrs. Momma Bear.
This is Fringy Baby. All of this is printed.
Think Tecovas meets Lululemon with a high-end designer touch.
Both of these are jumpsuits.
Clothing made with a blend of nylon, lycra, and spandex that you can pop in the wash and wear almost anywhere, from the rodeo to the office.
And one of the biggest reasons why I took the big leap to then produce the line was there was a gap in the marketplace. Sexy look.
With a name so decidedly Southern, creator Lee Evans Lee seemed destined to become a designer,
This is a
maybe
feather.
even a country star, given her Texas roots.
I'm a fifth generation rancher. My mother's family is still ranching today in a little small town called Rock Springs, Texas. We were known for our Angora goats and sheep.
After college, Lee worked in Spanish language TV production for several years before going back to night school and getting a degree in counseling, working at the county hospital in San Antonio. There have been personal highs, like becoming a mother, and lows.
I'm also a breast cancer survivor.
But when the pandemic hit, she reverted to familiar ground.
The idea started when my family and I were helping out a lot more on the ranch during COVID. And so, I had gone from wearing suits every day in television to then sometimes scrubs at the hospital, and then now was back at the ranch.
So once again, she became a student, researching the clothing market and learning about design.
I always kind of get emotional thinking back on those times.
Less than 2 years after taking a leap of faith, Lee's vision started coming together. She has shared her garments at trunk shows in Paris and New York, and she plans to do a solo show at New York Fashion Week this September. She's hoping as her designs become more visible, retailers get a clearer idea.
Where do I put it on the floor of my store? And so I love having that conversation because it actually reminds people that, hey, this is actually something completely brand new.
As Mrs. Momma Bear finds footing in the fashion world, Lee is enjoying the journey.
It's that gut feeling that you know that you're supposed to do this. Don't back down. Persevere. There's this no backing down about that woman. No matter how fearful I am, I'm going to accomplish it kind of attitude. And I wanted to put that in my clothing.
What's so interesting about Lee is, during COVID, a lot of people had that moment where they really reassessed their life and what they were doing. And that's what happened for her during COVID. She was like, I've always loved fashion. I've always been designing. This has been something I've wanted to do. So she was also an inspiration. It was really nice to talk to her for a woman who has had a career and then decided, I'm going to try something different again. And reinventing herself. And she's really talented. She's got something very unique in the market.
And she has that deep ranch history that her family still does and she grew up doing. So she can kind of probably fit in a lot of different categories.
I bet you plenty of people can relate, right?
Absolutely.
The Texas roots. The Texas roots.
Absolutely.
She
That's
seems
always good.
fabulous.
She is
Like, I
fabulous.
just hang out with her. Friends with her. I'm like, I want you to be my friend.
Yeah, no, she was very fabulous. Yeah.
All right. How about the weather?
Like, that's a no.
You're fabulous too, Ron. We love you.
It's not a contest.
Fabulous.
It's
We
not
could
a
all talk
contest.
about the